Oh, hey there, guys, and we are back with another computer build. No tech news this time again, because Sin's writing for a paper
Psychic.
on the Odyssey.
No, about Circe.
Oh, specifically Cersei. Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
was.
already read through all the Odyssey books. I have to say my favorite books of all time.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it following the path of Odysseus.
All
I
right.
think one of
Anyway,
my favorite areas was
without further
Atlantis.
ado, and without further interruption from Sin, we shall begin our build. We decided on an AMD build for about
Chris,
$500.
Chris,
I know, I
Chris.
know, I know, Sin. It's okay.
We haven't even decided yet. Wink, wink.
Yeah, yeah, we've decided. We've
Yeah.
decided. We're
You
doing
broke
an
the fourth wall,
AMD
man.
build. Yeah, I know. We're doing an AMD build for about $500. So let's go ahead and get started with the CPU from the AMD. Now, this is the part where you make a joke about the D.
The D. uh,
Nice meme.
that's me. Chris, you kill me sometimes.
Let's go ahead
I'm
and
like, what are you
choose
doing? Why is it so silent? Like you stopped singing by an accident or something?
no. Oh, and I will mention something in a minute. Um, I
Also,
would
I got
just.
my new comb flip butterfly knife.
Oh, yeah, Zen has a butterfly knife comb.
It,
Ah,
it's I can actually I brought it to school today to show my friends. He's like, how you do that?
literally with a pivot. Anyway,
You don't
uh,
know how to do this. Shut up, Chris.
I don't know personally because I haven't held one or fiddled with one, but I've seen it work. It's all pivoting. Anyway, Um, we'll start with the AMD FX 4130 because that's a nice, cheap, about the same as a Pentium. Cost 3.8 gigahertz, 4 cores. It is a little bit higher on the TDP, so it's going to draw a little bit more power, but it's going to be a nice it's going to be a nice CPU. Since we're going to $500, we're probably not going to go with the CPU cooler. Then again, we don't need one unless we're trying to overclock. We definitely want a cheaper motherboard, but we want one that'll still be able to support
Oh, I know one,
at most
Chris.
16 gigs, because I don't suppose you would want to go higher at this price point.
I know one, Chris.
Hmm.
Your motherboard.
Nice
Pun,
meme,
pun,
Sin,
pun.
but no. Alright,
No, that's not a
let's go
meme. That's
ahead
a
and
pun, Chris. Learn your memes and
literally
puns.
no Hitler. We're going to go with the
No.
micro ATX motherboard. Oh, incompatibilities. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well, oh,
Oh
yep,
yeah,
it's an
Chris.
OEM
Chris,
processor, so
something
we'll have to add
important
a
came up.
CPU cooler. What were you saying?
Something important came up. The
What is that?
graphics card.
Yeah, I'm aware, that's next. We'll go ahead and add this
No,
fairly
talking
cheap
about your
CPU
graphics
cooler.
card.
Oh, yeah, I almost entirely forgot about
Eh,
that.
I'll be
Okay,
right back.
so
Gotta get
before I
dinner.
go any further, I must say, I've already sent out my graphics card, that's why there was no video yesterday. Couldn't do anything that was reasonably well running because I'm running on a CPU purely, and a CPU GPU is not a good GPU. So, not going to be recording for the next couple of days. I have already purchased the graphics card, the Zotac 970 Amp Extreme Edition. So it's going to be on its way very shortly. So expect that to be in like around the weekend. At latest, probably by I think the literal latest is going to be this time next week is when it's going to come in, and so I won't be doing any videos for at most a week. I'll put in the graphics card as soon as possible, obviously, and get it running. But yeah, that's why there has not been a video as of yesterday, and why there's not going to be some for the next few days. Although I might just do like this thing for the next few. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll do this for the next few days. I didn't think about that. I was like, no, we're doing this on Wednesday. But yeah, so that'll be for the next couple of days. But let's get on with the build. So let's go ahead and grab some memory. Let's only grab 8 gigs since we're going.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Since we're only going for about 800 $500. So let's go for 8 gigs 2x4 stick. That way you can add an extra set in later on, and you'll have a fully fledged system. And since this is Team Red, we are going to choose some red memory, also since it's the cheapest. Actually, this makes me reconsider my motherboard choice. We must find something at least remotely red.
Ha.
Asus, do you have a red motherboard? That is not red. At Xerox, MSI always
That's
likes
not
blue.
red.
It seems like a lot of people like blue motherboards. At least when they're manufacturing, obviously.
Do you have a blue or black motherboard or green?
It's a blue with, it's a black motherboard with blue accents. Okay, this one looks good. It's red. ATX works. Actually, let me quickly pull this up. I didn't check what its maximum memory bandwidth was. Memory slots 4 240 pin. Okay, so it's a 4 slot, so it's going to be able to support 16 gigs. So we are good on that front. Let's go ahead and find a nice storage medium. We're definitely going to want at least a 512 gigabyte. So no 16 gigabyte. So like,
Are you gonna get that 5,000
512.
terabyte hard drive, Chris?
Literally no,
Why not?
because I'm not literally Hitler. So let's go ahead. Wow, some of the 1 terabyte drives are cheaper than like the 500 gig ones. That's really surprising. We want it to run with a decent amount of cache. So 64 gigs is basically the max there is. I have a 64 megabyte cache on mine. I'd like one that has 64 megabytes as well as being a 7200 RPM. So this Caviar Blue from Western Digital should do just fine. Alright, let's also grab an AMD graphics card. Where can we differentiate? Obviously you can do it in here, but I'd rather have, here we go. Just one straight answer to that. So, wait, why do they not include their R9 series? Is that not made by them? I guess that's not made by them. Okay, so let's go back to all, and let's choose 260X, maybe 250. We'll go 260X just to see the price point. Yeah, 260X is about the right price. Let's go for 2 gig edition because 1 gig is just weak. Gigabyte. What color is it? Is it red? That is not red. Oh, actually, hold on. 285 is a good mini
About like
ITX
3/4
size.
now.
Alright, let's see. Get rid of the 260X real quick. See the price point. Okay, so XFX, double dissipation. That's not red. I'd like it to have red if possible. This has red accents. This'll work. Although that might, yeah, that's setting us too close to our limit. We probably will have to set ourselves at a, what's it called? 260X. Because 260X is good enough. It's not great, but it's okay. Now, what the heck is this about, Power Color? $460 for a 260X. Are you out of your mind? Overclocking. No way. I wouldn't have guessed that a video card could overclock. Anyway, Asus.
Well, no dirt, Chris. That's tech stuff.
Thank you for the meme. Let's
That's
see.
not a meme. Oh my gosh, Chris.
Power
be smart
supply
about your
in
life.
case. It's estimating we're going to need about 350 watt so far. So let's grab like a 400 watt power supply.
Using the
400 watt power supply. What the heck is this about, Cooler Master? That must be a pretty good power supply to be $121. Are you sure you didn't add a 1 in front of that? Oh, 80 plus gold. Modular. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, obviously we need an operating system. So 8.1 OEM 64-bit. What is the difference here? Oh, it literally just has the 64-bit before. I don't know what that's about. But apparently it's like 36 cents more or something like that. Somewhere around that. We need to add the case for one. Now let's see. We definitely want a cheap case. We don't need it to look nice because this is a $500 build. Alright, it's got compatibility for all that we need. Is that the cheapest? That is the cheapest. Okay, we'll go for it. We may need to cut back on the graphics card, believe it or not, but I don't know that we can necessarily. We could tone down the memory to 4, for sure. But let's go ahead and add our case, or not case fans, we'll use stock. We'll add our, where are they? Oh, peripheral stuff. We'll add our headphones, keyboard, and mouse. So we'd preferably like something in red. Definitely Circle Marl. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get red headphones.
Oh wait, never mind. I see it.
Spell what?
R-N-E-Y. Journey. But I spelled it right.
Good job.
Because
Sin has learned to spell. This is officially the greatest day in history. Oh, are these headphones?
Ah!
Oh gosh, those look terrible. Okay, maybe not red. Let's go for all.
I like how I said, Chris, yeah? The graphics card. Yeah, I know, that's nuts. And I'm like...
What?
I was making a reference earlier about what we said about the graphics card.
Oh, yeah. I already explained that while you were away.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. 'Tis taken care of. Also, I had a revelation while this happened. I realized we could just do these every day until it comes here. Well, you're not exactly doing much in the video right now. You don't have tech news up since you're doing homework, but yeah, we could do these as a replacement.
You can do these as a replay.
Oh, I see.
I'm not gonna be doing this anything every single day. That's why I recommended it as a Wednesday type thing.
Well, I sort of see that.
Also, I'm on break after Friday
Very nice.
for 1 week, so I'm gonna be online sitting AFK and CS:GO and doing nothing else, so I can get cases.
Nice. Memory. Let's go ahead and tone it down to a 2x2 gigabyte set. You're going to have to remove these and add in another set if you're going to go for 16 gigs, which this board does support. or you could just add another set to make it up to a full 8, which is more or less what you need. You don't really need more than that necessarily. I don't like the fact that you can't sort this by color like you can most other things. Oh, that has some tall heat spreaders. Ballistics, nope. G-Skill, I know you have some red. Yeah, sure enough. $47? Sure. Sounds good. So we brought the price in a little bit closer. So now, instead of sitting at 540, we're about 525. So I would say that's about as close as we're getting without cutting down the size. Also, I just noticed it's 750. Oh well, 750 gigs should be fine. You're getting a good speed on it, and I doubt you're going to need a terabyte for anything. So I think that is about all we need for this build. Apparently, back at the end of August, beginning of September, you could have made this build for about $350. That would be good.
Did you add the monitors and keyboards and mice?
Literally, I never include monitors
Literally.
because monitors are expensive. Well, I may have in the first build or something, but if I did, that's only because we had a larger budget. Obviously, with this, you're going to have some carryovers, like optical drive to USB, obviously for the installing of the OS, as usual. And you're going to need to have... Oh, there's one thing I forgot. Let me go to Newegg. Gotta grab that. I keep forgetting. Well, I almost forgot. I usually leave this till last, so. What's it called? 18-inch SATA 3 cable. Or SATA 3, rather. Cable. There was one that was on sale or something the other day, and I liked it. Oh, okay, all of a sudden it's going to choose to be slow. Oh well. Just take your time, Newegg. Usually you're fast, but right now... Oh. Woe is me. No. Come on. Load up. Load up.
And I am almost done. I just need to write a couple more sentences. If I go like one sentence beyond 2 pages, they won't grade. They won't give me an A. So they'll give it a B.
Wow, that's harsh, especially considering they
Yeah,
took...
and if it's like 1 or 2 sentences off of 2 pages, they'll give us a B.
Wow.
A teacher.
You want to know what happened? I think I explained this. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm 99% sure I explained this, but the 1,380 word article that's supposed, or annotation to the article that's only supposed to be like 50, what is that, 150 words. Okay. So free shipping, 59 cents. Custom part, 18-inch SATA 3 cable, that one. Part URL. Go back to it. Okay. And the part price is 59 cents. And custom part. Alright, so you're looking at $524.98 plus shipping if applicable. Obviously you can get a lot of these things, maybe not the case with free shipping, but if you were to get these things, if they're different things, they probably have free shipping in some variation, whether it's like a trial you need or what. But yeah, so here's your $500 AMD build. I think I did the wrong thing. Save as AMD. Oh, caps lock was on. That's why when I was holding shift down, it made it lowercase. AMD gaming build, $500, not $5,000. remove that last zero. $500, and I'll go ahead and post. Oh, I did it now. Okay. There we go. Post this into our description, and I will bid you adieu here in just 1 second. But again, for the rest of this week, probably going to be this.
Probably.
It's going to be this, but I'm not sure if Zin's
so
going to be here,
this
so
is
it's
what I
technically
wrote
not going to be this,
while
more or less.
we were doing this. The Greek hero Odysseus visited her island Erides, or whatever how you say that, with his companions, who she changed into Swind, whatever that is. Swind. That's how it's spelled. Swind. I don't know.
Did you say spell it again?
Swind.
Swind. Not
Turned
sure
into
about
Swind.
that. Don't know what that means.
He stirred Odysseus' men after.
All I remember is Aea is the funny god.
After he protected himself using the Hermole, which is a gift from Hermes. He lived with her for about a year, and then before Odysseus set out to resume his journey.
I literally copied the wrong thing. So that's the link you want. Save changes.
Okay.
But yeah, so until up to next Wednesday, that's the latest it can come in, unless it gets delayed or something, I don't know. This will be the deal. So, I guess until next time, guys. Osin, you wanted to say something?
No.
Oh, okay, I heard a vocalization. Anyway, until next time, guys. Oh, bye there.